And it's unfortunate and in some respects shameful that we have to be here today. Under these circumstances, I would have liked my first visit to the birthing clinic to be one where we talk about not only the great services that you provide to people that come in through those doors, but also to celebrate the great wealth of people that commit their lives to providing for others, providing the health care needs that folks need in California. But unfortunately, that's not the reason why we're here. These caregivers and their clients do not deserve the hardships that Senate Republicans are putting them by holding on to the state budget and not supporting California's state budget. The members of the clinic consortium address the health care needs of all Californians and the wide spectrum of people in this community. I also wanted to say that in addition to Dr. Aikita and Mary Young, we also have Jerry, help me pronounce Jerry's, Bliatut, Jerry Bliatut from the Sacramento Community Clinic, Tanya Kehemt, midwife birthing project, who's here with us also, Bella Blackman, a midwife in the midwife birthing project as well, Maria Villalpando from the Sacramento Community Health Center, Donna Paul, Sacramento Community Clinic Consortium, Leslie Parker, the Effort Medical Clinic, and Shauna Heckert from the Women's Health Specialist. All of the folks here provide primary medical care. They work especially hard here at the Birthing Project to increase the chances for healthy pregnancies and successful births. They help keep seniors out of nursing homes, and they literally are lifesavers for thousands and thousands of families. With Senate Republicans holding out on the budget, state payments to keep these clinics going stopped 2 weeks ago. And for groups who only get by the skin of their teeth, not getting these state funds is a monumental blow. The harm caused to these clinics is totally unnecessary and totally reversible. As soon as one or more Republican members of the state Senate finds in his conscience and does his job to vote for a state budget. The 2/3 vote requirement for a budget means that we need 2 Republicans in the Senate to pass the budget that has already been approved by the Assembly. We are at this point 1 vote and 1 conscience away from approving a balanced budget that was passed by Democrats and Republicans in the Assembly and is supported by the governor, by all Senate Democrats, and by 1 Republican senator who decided to put the needs of Californians ahead of the internal politics and extraneous issues. We are 1 conscience and 1 vote away from passing a balanced budget that has the biggest reserve in California's history. We are 1 conscience and 1 vote away from passing a balanced budget that has no new taxes and pays down significant debt. We are 1 conscience and 1 vote away from passing what has been described accurately as a dream Republican budget. Like I said, it's a shame that we all have to be here today, and it's a shame that clinics like this around the state are in danger of shutting their doors. And Californians need to put the pressure on. That's the only thing that I can think of that will make it clear to the Republican holdouts that game time is now over. These people here don't read the right-wing websites. They don't care who's ahead in the Senate Republican leadership fight. They don't care who's running for lieutenant governor. I got to tell you, the time has come for the Republicans in the Senate to do what is necessary, to do what is right, to pass a state budget. The budget before us is not about Jerry Brown or gutting environmental laws. It's not about fantasy numbers for 2 budgets from now. It's about the people who were elected to the state government to do their job, to do what is required of them, to do what is the responsible thing to do. And it's about the people that depend upon our work in order to continue to provide the services that they need to provide, and those that depend upon California's safety net in order to live with the peace of mind that is required of any human being that lives in a modern society. And what we need to do from this point forward is to keep the pressure on until one Republican senator finds his conscience, does his job, and votes for the budget. Quiero brevemente enfatizar la importancia la cual estamos en esta clínica que provee servicios médicos básicos. Aquí se trabaja especialmente en este proyecto Birthing Project para aumentar el número de embarazos que terminan con éxito. Ellos ayudan en conjunto, todos estos grupos, a nuestros ancianos a que puedan seguir viviendo en sus hogares y en sus familias con un nivel de dignidad. También ayudan y aseguran a que literalmente se salven miles y miles de vidas en todo el estado de California. A causa de que los senadores republicanos en el Senado han decidido mantener unidos y no votar a favor del presupuesto, está poniendo en peligro los fondos necesarios para que estos grupos puedan seguir proveyendo los servicios importantes que ellos proveen en estas clínicas, no solamente aquí en Sacramento, sino a lo largo y ancho del estado de California. Yo quiero también decir que estos fondos han sido un golpe muy grande para estas clínicas, para estos centros tan importantes que hacen su trabajo todos los días, que ahora le están pidiendo a los legisladores republicanos en el Senado que ellos también tienen la obligación de votar por este presupuesto balanceado, por un presupuesto que ya fue aprobado por los republicanos y los demócratas en la Asamblea, un presupuesto que tiene el apoyo de los demócratas en el Senado, un presupuesto que tiene el apoyo de un republicano en el Senado y del gobernador Schwarzenegger. Ahora ya llegó el momento de decir que los juegos tienen que llegar a un final y necesitamos que un republicano haga lo necesario, que siga su conciencia y que vote a favor de este presupuesto.
We're not politicians, we're healthcare providers, which means we take care of people. We take care, as a safety net providers, we take care of those who really have nowhere else to go. And so in this, I don't see budgets, I don't see politicians, I see the faces of the women who come here, who don't have anywhere else to go. And if we are closed, those women will end up at our already overwhelmed emergency rooms and county clinics. And in essence, the cost will be far greater.
But we simply cannot maintain services or the clinics, which we serve thousands and thousands of people, not only here in Sacramento, but all rural California, in fact, all of California. And we cannot, if we close, trying to get this started again, which took us 30 years to start the network that we have now. And if we are a consequence of the budget impasse, we ask that something be done to save the safety net and to continue to provide these services, the educational programs that we provide to the community, the social services, and don't make the clinics suffer.